got you.
You nearly got me. Yeah.
To appear in his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Did you catch him?
Did I catch
At the corner, it was like, go on, Nana, and then I thought, oh, I looked round and thinking, oh, there she is. I was like, right, I need to get a move on it.
She's changed her running style now. She's gone from fast to faster.
Everybody, welcome to Battersea Park for the first Vets AC road race of the year, 5k. I've actually finished it. I think about 19:39, which is at least is going back the other way after a couple of park runs where I didn't break 20 minutes and faster than the National Masters in December. One thing to note is I had a new pair of my favourite Vaporfly 1s here. This is a pair I got off StockX for about £200, so gave them a debut. I think they sort of helped a bit. It felt nice and bouncy, so it'd be interesting to do perhaps a little further video comparing a brand new pair after all this time with some of my ones that have now done 300 miles. But yeah, certainly I figured this was a good purchase. And compared to all the shoes that are out in the market at the moment, definitely one that I feel like is much more favourable. And of course, the Asics Motor Speed Sky and Paris, which are all getting rave reviews, don't do my size, so I really have to stick with these, don't I? Okay, so let's have a look at some metrics. Here's my Strava, my race, my official time. I'm just waiting to hear, but I think I heard 19:39 going over the clock, so it wasn't too bad. I was perhaps hoping for a bit better, but at least compared to my last two park runs and the 5k in the British Masters, I think it's the fastest 5k I've done since the end of the summer. What I found a bit annoying, which just happens to me all the time in 5ks of late, is I set off at a 6-minute pace. I wasn't feeling too bad. I was running with Claire Elms for a while, the multi-W60 world record holder, and I was thinking, if I'm up with her, then I'm doing all right. But then I just sort of like psychology think I can't keep this pace up, and I wasn't really that out of breath. You can see from the heart rate there, 137. And then it went out to like 620, 626. Got a bit isolated by then, so perhaps the motivation gone a bit. And then had a nice little sprint to hold off Anna, who you saw in the clip at the front there. But yeah, you're kind of thinking that, oh, I should be doing better than that really. But at least I'm going the right way, I suppose. Let's have a look at some of the metrics here. So average cadence, 183. That's not too bad for me. Sometimes if I feel I'm going a bit faster, that will be a bit higher. So perhaps I'm sort of striding out reasonably well in these new Vaporflies. Heart rate is kind of middling. It was averaging 143 with a peak of 150. And I think I was holding it quite well there. So even though I slowed, it felt like I was in a bit like cruise mode in a way. Just really couldn't get that full power out, which is always quite reassuring because you think, well, it's there somewhere. But if you also notice my peak paces here, obviously the 5k was the fastest, but it was also fastest this year for 2 miles, 3k, 2k, and even the 1 mile, despite I've been doing sort of like 800, 1500 training. This was the second fastest mile I've done, the opening mile, and even the 1k was the third fastest this year. And you can see here that although it didn't feel like I started very quickly, I did a 5:32 first 200 and a 5:42 400, which equates to a 125. So yeah, I just feel like perhaps going out a bit too bold. But yeah, sort of with these big races, you just want to go out with everyone else. Looking at some more metrics here from Garmin Connect. So I've got an average stride length of 140. Cadence is showing on this one as 184. So maybe a bit of rounding with Strava. Vertical oscillation of 8.5 centimeters. Average power with the Garmin Power 424. Ground contact time balance always fun and interesting. That's fairly typical for me. 51.8 left, 42.8 right. So slightly leaning to the left, but that's kind of normal. Stamina graph seems a bit odd because I had a big dip there. Maybe that was when I started off quite quickly and maybe sort of subconsciously thought I was going too fast and couldn't keep it up. And actually, my stamina seemed to improve during the race, which is a bit odd. Maybe that just shows I wasn't really trying hard enough, wasn't it? We've seen the training effect with these races is a bit lower than it actually is. So you get a training effect of 3.4 with some anaerobic benefit in a 5k race. You're kind of thinking there must be some training effect from a 5k race because it's like the ultimate test, really, isn't it? Look at my running VO2 max, it's 58, and I think the new algorithm has really smoothed it out quite a lot. So it's been 57 or 58 now for the last few months, 58 there in March. 58 February, dipped to 57 in January. So at least sort of like on the slightly upward curve. So it just dipped slightly in January and then it's back to 58 again. So that's all good. Interesting to look at the race predictor after the race. 1936 it's predicting for me over 5k, which is remarkably accurate, isn't it? Considering I think I ran 1939. So that in a way I thought, I could be able to beat that easily. But yeah, I think just to show that perhaps these things are more accurate than they used to be for sure. And if we look back historically, how that's been over the last few months, it's been fairly constant around that sort of 1930, 1940 mark. Although interestingly, back in January, it got up to 1909, and back end of last year was a bit higher. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening of late. Maybe that's because of the fact I'm doing the more 800 meter training through the winter. I haven't been doing quite so much sort of VO2 max work, although I have been recently doing more sort of like longer sessions. And over 10k, it's going to be predicting 41:11, and clearly no point in me running a marathon at the moment with only a prediction of 3:20, and maybe even struggle to break 1:30 for the half. But yeah, looking at that 5k, well, actually you think, well, even though it's a bit depressing in a way, it is remarkably accurate. So I'll move now to some chat with fellow runners after the race. Interesting, a lot of us were wearing Vaporfly 1, so some chat about that as well. Everyone now seems to be in carbon shoes of some type, even Mark Tennyson, who's been almost the last adopter, I would say. So I hope you enjoy some of these little chats with people after the race. Mark Tennyson from Guildford. First time in Endorphin Pros.
Hi,
I point my camera. Yeah. You decided to come to carbon shoes.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
Yeah,
could still beat me anyway.
I should have drawn a line.
Good run tonight?
Felt okay. Yes, that's the first race since the cross-country season finished.
Oh yeah. I chickened out, did indoors instead. So
I saw you did it.
A bit of a shock to have to go outside and do 5k. So
Good for you. Tried the indoors.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I think looking at my Power 10 and Run Britain, I definitely consistently better at it, but I always was. So it's always something new.
800
But
for you, wasn't it? Track?
yeah, I hope to do a few outdoors. Are you doing your summer meeting again?
Yeah, we'll let you know when that is.
Yeah.
We've got 3 or 4 dates.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be nice and warm by then. Because
It'll be July time.
Don't
We
feel
can't
like,
guarantee the weather.
Yeah. It could be raining, couldn't it?
I nearly got you.
You nearly got me. I thought I can't let you beat her.
I want to appear
Yeah.
in his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Did you catch him?
Did I catch
At the corner, it was like, go on, Nana, and then they thought, I looked round and thinking, oh, there she is. I was like, right, I need to get a move on it.
She's changed her running style now. She's gone from fast to faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Good eyesight.
So you went on to 20 then? That's what I was. Yeah.
You were far ahead of me, Tim.
Yeah, how did you get on?
1951.
Oh, you got to 20 then? And you were behind me? Yeah.
61 now. So
Yeah. 61.
yeah.
Oh, we're all making excuses, don't we? Yeah.
You're
And I'm older than 43.
seen Phil recently. Phil York,
57. Yeah, I've seen him quite
my
very recently.
running buddy.
He did the European Masters. He just missed the final. A bit unlucky.
Wow.
These are quicker, Tim, as you say all the time on your videos.
Yeah, they look like I got a brand new pair from StockX, but
did you?
not sure they did him any good. But
Well, I mean, I was faster in these, but then again, that was 2 years ago. When they first came out, but now I put on my other ones, and these are quicker.
Yeah, those are definitely my favourite. They fit my narrow feet the best as well,
Yeah,
and they're the lightest just.
That's right.
The new ones are a bit. I wore them in the race here, did alright, but they just feel a bit soft. I think it's like.
Yeah.
Well, it's mainly.
Twos or
They're the ones, yeah.
Ones,
So you all got the ones, haven't we?
they're the ones.
Yeah.
I thought it was because I was 3 years older when I was faster, but it's
Yeah.
not. These are quicker.
I think most people prefer the ones that had them, but I think they kind of like these days they tend to make shoes wider because I think they feel they can appeal to more runners,
Right.
whereas us skinny sort of experienced runners
too right, yeah.
need like narrow racing shoes.
We
don't
just want speed. We don't give a toss.
Yeah.
I prefer these to the twos. The twos I can't get on with.
No, I use the twos quite a lot for training. I've done a couple of good races in the twos, but they are a bit heavier for me. And yeah, the lockdown's not so good.
I've done 20, 20, 20, 0, 1.
Oh no,
That's no good, is
that's
it?
not good, is it?
No good.
You'll get sub 20 next
Well, yeah.
I did a 20 dead in a park run the other week. I thought that was a bit annoying.
It's no good, is it?
No good. No, I think I got 19 today because I was ahead of you, and you did 19:51, didn't you?
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yes, usually
Yeah.
you come back to me. You didn't today.
I think I started 1939, so it sounds better than 1940, doesn't it?
well
But,
done.
yeah.
It's about the same as the Masters, isn't it?
Last two parts I hadn't broken 20, and then I only just broke 20 in the British Masters here. So
Yeah, I
at least
remember,
at least it's going back the right way. I was a bit slower than last year, but we won't dwell on that too much.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh, good to see you.
Yeah, see you again. Yeah. Got to get back.
Oh, so we've all got the Vaporfly ones on today. We're just commenting that we've all turned out your ones from eBay, haven't it? Or where have you got them from?
Yeah, these are the ones I ran.
You look like dressed for cycling rather than running.
I know, it just happened to be a pair of shorts that match the shirt.
Oh, they're not sort of skin suit. No, they are separate.
No, they're alright, they're separate.
They do look, yeah.
How'd it go?
Oh, so we are better than the British Masters, so going back the right way. But still, about 1939, so
Good.
yeah. It was one of those races, like, as ever, I felt like I started off easy, look, so I watched thinking, oh shit, that's a bit quick, and then I was with the Claire Elms for a while, and then they had these studs of shoes. What the fuck's that? It's Terry doing his jog a lap, run a bit hard on the second lap. You know, bloody cheat. So I wore them because it was like easy on my legs. I think, these are only race. Yeah. So so probably newest I've been to him for a while. Still Leo. Yeah.
But I mean,
well, how did you find the conditions tonight?
it's wet. And with the glasses on, I can't see very much. But
it's a lot darker than you might have thought, isn't it?
It is. It must be the cloud cover. What time is it? It's half 7.
Yeah, a minute. Yeah, it just about gets dark, a little bit, isn't it? Hello, who are you?
Hello. Joel from Ilford AC.
Oh, no. How'd you get on?
Had a great time, thank you very much.
Rocket X2s, it looks like you got
Rocket X2s all the way. Only Hoka.
Only Hoka.
I do like
only Hoka.
I hate Hokas, I have to say.
Those ones are really good.
I've got Hoka
those
Mac,
are alright, yeah.
Hoka Mac, Hoka Rocket X.
I got the Max 6. It's alright.
And Clifton for long runs.
Oh, okay. So you're a bit of a 5-mile drop man then, definitely.
5 minute drop man. What races you boys doing? What races you got coming up?
Oh, good question. I need to enter a few more actually.
Yeah?
I need to look up where the track races are, but it's I'm a bit cold and wet for the track yet.
I suppose my next main one is the 10k in Birmingham, the AJ Bell 10k.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
This for a podcast?
Sorry?
This for a podcast or personal use?
This is for YouTube, yeah.
For YouTube, yeah. What channel?
Sorry?
What channel?
Tim Gross, yeah.
Tim Gross, yeah?
Yeah, look up me on
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. I'm nearing 6,000 subscribers.
And get your Rocket Hoka X toe.
Yeah. Oh, okay, well done, mate.
Cheers, well done, boys.
Well done, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good. You're going the right way. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know, and I think I fired yesterday off, and I still feel a bit sluggish. I mean, after I get psychological with these, I've been racing so long that I like the track racing, so I don't need to think about racing. I just race. Whereas in a 5k, especially like this, I'm ever thinking, what's my time going to be before I've even run like the first straight or something? It sort of plays on your mind, and
I just try to settle into a rhythm, and even now I found it hard towards the end.
Yeah. I'm finding these races different now to when I was like, 35, 40, because obviously then I was in a track race, especially I was in contention, and I could just race it. Now I feel like I'm doing a time trial in the middle somewhere, and it's getting, even Anna Critchlow wants to beat me today, and I'm not letting her beat me. Although she's a very good runner, but she's well under 20, but so you got 10k in Birmingham? Yeah.
5th of May, I think.
5th of May, okay. Yeah, I was to Portugal at the end of the week for a weekend, so.
I mean, I'm going to have a season of 5Ks and miles and 1500s and 10Ks, but the 10Ks
are interesting to see how you can do over. You under sub 5 mile? Yeah.
Sub 5. Yeah, I've done a 4:54, I think.
Oh, okay. Right, that's
good.
So you should be somewhere near 4:30 for 15 then, if you can do it.
Oh yeah, I should think so.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get into the 4:20s.
See if we could do a rate as well. Because when I did 4:30 for 15 last, I think I was 45. I did about 4:31. I didn't quite crack 4:30, but at the time I was only doing about, I think 2:14, 2:15 for 8. But
okay.
Yeah.
That sounds.
I'm kind of thinking if I actually trained for it, like I find it like.
You should.
Like the other night, I said, my hamstring's a bit tight. So you got to be careful, haven't you? But
that's just they're your strong distances.
Yeah. Like I was saying, I think psychologically, I can just sort of switch off an 800, run around as hard as I can, and then it's done. And in a 5k, it's a mental game.
As hard as you can. Second.
Yeah. Anyway, well done.
Well done.
Got a evening in Southam. I used to be eating in Southam. Tim Gross. I used to be years ago. You won today, did you?
Yeah.
What's your name, sorry?
Simon.
Oh, well done. 16:26.
16:26. Yeah.
Oh, remember those days?
It's good in these conditions.
Yeah.
I'm only pretty ready.
It wasn't too windy, was it? So I mean, you could just staying warm to start, I think.
I like a bit.
Yeah, you're all steamed up, aren't you? So, very quick for YouTube. How'd you get on?
Post-injury PB by 30 seconds.
You did the negative split then?
I must have done, yeah. I think I did without even looking at it. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but felt good. And the tempos, done the business.
Oh, okay, cool.
So all good.
Oh, that's good stuff.
The old school shoes still work.
Yeah. Well, I got my Vapor ones on.
Oh yeah, they're lovely. Vapor one's good.
Well done.
Take care.
How'd it going, guys? Survived the wet and the cold. Did you win today? Did I win today? Unlikely. Only crusty. I beat Anna, so I wasn't second female, was it? Second 55.
Obviously, a bit harder than the atmosphere.
Yeah, well, this time last year it was like a heat wave, wasn't it? And now it feels like winter still. But, yeah, well, at least we got round all right. Good stuff, guys. Rob Smith, hello. What can you see? So you got some new kit, have we?
Yeah. So we've got some new Daoud vests.
Oh, okay.
Now, but it's just one single piece, similar to most other vests now. There's no seams.
I've just got my order in then, so I've got just, I don't know what shape this is. Not too bad to be fair.
The old ones, but the colours on these are more reflective of the gold.
I've got the old one as well, which is emergency.
They see it written on it.
No, I haven't got anything written on it. It must have fallen off, I think. Or, I did a few races. Yeah. How do you go tonight?
Okay. I think they said 17:02 when I crossed the line.
Oh, that's annoying if you did something else.
Yeah, I know. I ran 16:55 at the Friday night under the lights.
Oh, it's as if you haven't done it before.
Ago.
Yeah. Same course.
Yeah. And then November.
Probably got a few more to run with there, do you?
Sorry?
Probably get a few more to run with in that.
Yeah, definitely. I was on my own for most of the second half on this one.
I think I stopped with this one. I mean, I was with Claire Elms for a while, and then I thought, oh, she's going to be, then I had to drop back, and then Terry Booth came steaming past me, and he was just doing a see how he is sort of run. But yeah, I got a 19:39, so there's an improvement on last couple of 5K park runs. So still seems like not where I was this time last year, but really pinpoint what's going wrong. But
well, if you find out, let me know.
Yeah. Maybe I'm always overtraining sometimes, you know. But,
yeah, I mean, I did what, 10 miles on Sunday and then another 10k yesterday, easy. So
I'm trying to sort of train more for these 8:15s for the summer. See if I can, having quite enjoyed the indoor. But but you think I still like fancy a 5k as well, and I'd probably still fancy a 10k. Then maybe the Dorking 10s, I might still fancy that.
Exactly.
Back to everything.
Dorking 10 miles, one of my favourites. So I'll be looking at doing that, but then I'll probably be.
Well, these are those longer races. You feel like you get to a bit more rhythm, can't you? And when I did the marathon, it was just about locking into rhythm, just mentally, just sort of banging out the miles. In a 5k, it's kind of like, oh, when's this going to end? It's just like torture from the start, isn't it?
From the start of the 3rd kilometre, it just hurts, doesn't it?
I was saying in an 800, it's so short that although it's painful, it's a short-lived pain. Yeah, it's over before you know it, and you've really got to commit from the start, haven't you? As you well know. So
No, well done, actually.
Well, good to see you.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah. So Steve Smythe here. So are we leaving AW, Steve? Just for the camera.
That's the plan. Yes, I'm retiring. Now I've reached pensionable age.
So we worked together on sort of AW Power 10 things for as long as we can remember.
They've been back in the mid-2000s.
Yeah. So I'd be sorry to see you go. So are they planning to still do results? Do we know? Or?
I don't know what the situation is really. I think they might carry on doing some reports, but maybe they might reduce the results.
I saw Wendy the other day, and she didn't seem too sure herself. So if she's not sure, then
no. Well, she's the one who's supposed to make the decisions on it.
Well,
She'll make some decision on it, but it's, there are people who do reports and results for us who probably want to know as well, like Martin Duff and Dennis who do stuff.
I feel times are changing, aren't they? Because obviously not being the printed out version anymore. Then
but still a huge chunk of my Mondays and Tuesdays are spent typing in results or taking results.
Actually, you probably get the quicker than we do, don't you? Because we tend to work them now just when they're finalised, get the full results, so we don't have to keep doing them over and over again.
So there were very few results over Easter. One stage at Easter there was nothing, so everything we got was either through Martin or me typing.
I think we need to the European Masters as well, but that's going to be a torture because they're all one or two people in hundreds and hundreds of races.
Doesn't normally John Falvey do all that? Was he still doing something? Normally he used to be able to do it really well. I mean,
I couldn't work out how to do that efficiently because it's sort of like literally every age group had a tab and every event had a tab.
I just think he went through each result individually.
I think he would have to. Time he written a script for it.
I did it. If you have a look, on the AW, every person who made the top 10 was on my AW results.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh no, I did top 12.
Well, it makes sense you to pick off the best.
I did top 12 because I came 11th, so I did top 12.
So it's like what I used to do. If you standard to what I could just about do. And if I get higher, then lower it.
Yeah.
So, good luck.
If they want the British results, they could take it off the AW.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, I'm 99% sure I've got everyone who made the top 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's a few.
I'll have to check in with now that Jackie's left. We're just getting adjusted to a new team, really. Well, not all of them.
I know. Even like Jackie not being there, the track's not probably quite as good as it was.
Although still that would have been a
Yeah, I mean, I'm still, yeah, I'm not. Maybe I'm happy to keep my, rights, and I can still put stuff on, occasionally, or if I find old results and stuff. So
yeah, it's always good to have people to help out.
Still, still one of the things I want to do when I retire is actually go through old results and add results. I find it frustrating sometimes when old results aren't there.
I keep looking at my old Power 10 profile, wondering how he used to run so fast. Every time I get to the race like this, Steve,
Steve, don't post anything on our site tonight.
Oh well, good to see you. I'm sure you'll see you around.
Yeah.
It was an improvement on the British Masters, so 1939. So not really where I want to be, but it's just going back the right way again. So
awesome.
So that's something. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 1647. Sessions I've done in the last few weeks at about. 16.
So you must have been top 3 or 4, was it? Or?
I was. What was I? I was 4th. So the first 2 went out hard at the start.
Yeah.
And then there was a pack of us going. The chap in the green and yellow vest got away from me at about the 3K. Just after we finished the first lap.
Oh, the Ealing guy that won it.
He might have done. He might have.
Yeah, I just had a quick chat to him. He's 16:26 in the city.
No, so he's really picked that up over the second half.
Yeah.
And then I think it's Andrew Leach come up onto my shoulder.
Oh, okay.
And it's rare. It's a positive thing that you've had a 60-year-old come up on your shoulder and you managed to fight them off. But we've had a close battle.
Well, I had a Critchlow who's about 60 with a woman on my shoulder down the home straight. But I can't let her beat me. So, sent him to keep going down the home straight. Yeah.
We had a good ding dong though, so that's good.
Oh, that's good. Rob Smith from my club.
I think you lost your thing.
No, I think it was the camera just played. Yeah, Rob Smith from my club. He must have been probably just a bit behind you. I think it was 17:02. He said he'd done something like that.
Yeah, pretty very close. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I saw him as I think just behind.
So congratulations on your 3rd child. How many have you got now? 1, 2. How many of each?
I've got my oldest little girl, and then I've got 2 little boys.
Oh, okay. Right.
Bobby was born last week.
So you're going to is a relay team in the offering then, or was that?
No, that's the last one. That's the last one. But it means my wife's not back out racing just yet. But probably won't take her very long.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's a very good runner, isn't she? Yeah. Right. Well done. Good to see you.